It was in the gloomy autumn of my life when I first laid eyes upon the cursed portrait, a ghastly relic that would haunt my existence until my final breath. It hung in the corner of my ancestral home, draped in shadows and shrouded in the whispers of a sinister past. The portrait, an unsettling masterpiece, depicted a woman of ethereal beauty, her eyes like twin abysses that threatened to consume the souls of those who dared to gaze upon her. Her raven black hair cascaded like a waterfall of darkness, framing a face as pale as moonlight. Her lips, blood red and curling into a malevolent smile, spoke of secrets that should never have seen the light of day. The artist's name was forgotten to time, but the legend that surrounded the painting endured. It was said that the woman, whose likeness was immortalized on canvas, had been a sorceress of unspeakable power. She had bargained with dark forces, her soul forfeit in exchange for otherworldly abilities. As the years wore on, the tale of the cursed portrait grew in macabre detail. Some whispered that the woman's eyes would follow you as you moved through the room, a silent witness to your innermost fears. Others claimed that on nights when the moon hung low in the sky, her spectral form would step forth from the canvas, a phantom, seeking retribution for her unholy pact. I scoffed at such superstitions, dismissing them as the idle fantasies of a bygone era. But as the days turned to weeks, and the weeks to months, I found myself unable to tear my gaze from the wretched painting. It was as if the sorceress had cast a spell over my very soul, binding me to her cursed visage. Nights became my torment, for as darkness descended, the painting seemed to come alive with a sinister energy. Her eyes, once mere pigment on canvas, now glowed with an unholy light, their malevolence piercing the veil between the worlds. The room would grow frigid, and the air became thick with the stench of decay. I sought the counsel of scholars and mystics, desperate to uncover the truth behind the painting's curse. They warned me of the sorceress's vengeful spirit, trapped for eternity within the frame. They spoke of rituals and incantations, of banishing the malevolence that had taken root in my home. But their efforts were in vain, for the curse had sunk its talons deep into my soul. The sorceress's laughter, a haunting melody that echoed through the halls, became my constant companion. I watched in horror as the lines between reality and nightmare blurred, and the cursed portrait seared itself into the very fabric of my existence. In the end, it was not the sorceress who claimed my soul, but the relentless torment of her curse. I became a prisoner of the painting, my identity consumed by the malevolent force that had taken root in my home. As I pen these final words, I can feel the sorceress's presence closing in, her eyes filled with hunger as she prepares to claim my soul. My fate is sealed, and I resign myself to the eternal darkness that awaits. If there is one thing of which I am sure, it is that come tomorrow, it shall not be her image in the portrait. It shall be mine.